Love has the power to alter your brain, lessen your pain, and even make you live longer. Here are 32 facts that everyone must know about love and relationships. Eye contact is key. Some extraordinary research has found that couples who are in love and bond in a romantic relationship synchronize their heart rates after gazing into each other's eyes for 3 minutes. Love works fast. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. Love can be addictive. Falling in love is much like taking a dose of cocaine, as both experiences affect the brain similarly and trigger a similar sensation of euphoria. Research found that falling in love produces several euphoria-inducing chemicals that stimulate 12 areas of the brain at the same time. There's a reason why cuddling feels so good. Oxytocin, the so-called love or cuddle hormone, is produced during an embrace or cuddle. Love goes hand in hand with stress. Studies show that people at an early stage of love have lower levels of serotonin, which is associated with feelings of happiness and well-being, and higher levels of cortisol, associated with stress. Priorities change when looking for a long-term companion. There's evidence that when looking for a fling, the body wins over the face on a physical attraction basis. The opposite is true, however, for those who are looking for a long-term relationship partner. Feelings make life that much sweeter. Researchers looked at a group of people and found that those who were thinking about love said a specific kind of food was sweeter than those thinking about jealousy or something neutral. Your heart can actually break. Research has provided evidence that intense, traumatizing events such as a breakup, divorce, loss of a loved one, physical separation from a loved one, or betrayal can cause real physical pains in the area of one's heart. This condition is called the broken heart syndrome. Biologically, your love changes with time. It is estimated that romantic love, which is linked with euphoria, dependence, sweaty palms, butterflies, and alike, only lasts about a year. After that first year begins the so-called committed love stage. The transition is linked with elevated neurotrophin protein levels in newly formed couples. Some people can't feel love. Some individuals who claim never to have felt romantic love suffer from hypopituitarism, a rare disease that doesn't allow a person to feel the rapture of love. The parent trap. Some psychologists argue that we fall in love with someone who is similar to the parent with whom we have unresolved childhood issues, unaware we are seeking to resolve this childhood relationship in adulthood. Add a little adventure to your life. Studies show that if a man meets a woman in a dangerous situation and vice versa, such as on a trembling bridge, he is more likely to fall in love with her than if he met her in a more mundane setting, such as in an office. Sometimes timing really is everything. Timing significantly influences love. Individuals are more likely to fall in love if they are looking for adventure, craving to leave home, lonely, displaced in a foreign country, passing into a new stage of life, or financially and psychologically ready to share themselves or start a family. Your body has a vein of love. Engagement rings are often worn on the fourth finger of the left hand because the ancient Greeks maintained that that finger contains the vena amoris, or the vein of love, that runs straight to the heart. Sometimes Your emotions play tricks on your heart. Getting dumped often leads to frustration attraction, which causes an individual to love the one who dumped him or her even more. Women like testosterone. Women around the world are more likely to fall in love with partners with ambition, education, wealth, respect, status, a sense of humor, and who are taller than they are. Women also prefer distinctive cheekbones and a strong jawbone, which are linked to testosterone levels. Eye contact is key. Scientists suggest that merely staring into another person's eyes is a strong precursor to love. In an experiment, strangers of the opposite gender were put in a room together for 90 minutes where they talked about intimate details and then stared into each other's eyes without talking. Many felt a deep attraction for each other, and two married each other 6 months later. Attraction is evolutionary. Men in love show more activity in the visual part of the brain, while women in love show more activity in the part of the brain that governs memory. Scientists speculate that men have to size up a woman visually to see if she can bear babies, while women have to remember aspects of man's behavior to determine if he would be an adequate provider. Slow and steady wins the race. The longer and more deliberate a courtship, the better the prospects for a long marriage. People who have intense, Hollywood-type romances at the beginning are more likely to divorce. Men and women feel love differently. Women often feel loved when talking face-to-face with their partner. Men, on the other hand, often feel emotionally close when they work, play, or talk side by side. Love is a journey. Scientists suggest that most people will fall in love approximately 7 times before marriage. Love literally makes you grow. The act of falling in love is known to have a calming effect on a person's body and mind. This, in turn, will raise levels of nerve growth for about a year. Individuals who appear similar and at the same level of attractiveness are more likely to end up together than people who look significantly different. Many social researchers indicate that there is a pattern in how people chose their mates or romantic relationships. This is demonstrated through a matching hypothesis, which indicates that people are more attracted to others who share a similar attraction level with them. Butterflies are a real stress-related thing. The expression of having butterflies in your stomach is a real feeling that is caused by an adrenaline rush. When and if you fall for someone, it will probably be hard to avoid the feeling of butterflies dancing and fluttering around in your stomach. This happens as a body's response to a fight or flight situation. Lady in red. For reasons that are not yet clear, studies consistently show that when the same woman wears red versus a different color, men are more inclined to engage her in deeper conversations. This is true even when the clothing styles are otherwise identical. Love influences us in creative ways. Research has shown that thinking of love influences creativity and abstract thoughts, as well as long-term planning. Men say "I love you" more often. Statistically, men are more likely to say "I love you" in a relationship than women. Men are also more likely to be more emotionally affected by breakups than women are. Kissing extends your lifespan. Men who kiss their wives in the morning are thought to live up to 5 years longer. Love potions are made from human sweat. Historically, human sweat has been used to make love-attracting perfumes and even love potions. Though sweat contains pheromones that are key ingredients in attraction, the efficacy of sweat in perfumes and potions is questionable at best. Symmetry is everything. Symmetry is how our brains judge beauty. A symmetrical-faced man will begin having relationships 4 years earlier, have more affairs and lovers than those with asymmetry in their faces. Women will also experience more attraction to symmetrically faced men. If you enjoyed watching this video, please take a moment to share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to put your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.